Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at learning our timetables using some easy basic techniques, and we're going to learn in a few stages. So let's make a start. Okay, so stage 1. When you're learning your timetables, it's the same as counting in steps. So let's look at our one timetable. With the one timetable, you're counting steps of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the same as normal counting. And here it is. 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, and so on. So now let's look at the 2 times table. Now you're counting in steps of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Here we go. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Okay, let's look at the 3 times table, and now we're going to be counting in steps of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. Here it is. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 5 is 15. So on. Now at any time, please feel free to press pause just to look at the timetables and any other charts as we go along. Now let's look at the next stage. Okay, now that you've learned to count in steps, it's a good idea in this next stage to familiarize yourself with a multiplication square. Here you've got all the timetables in a chart. So let's have a look at this. Here's your 1 times table. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4, and so on. There's the 2 times table. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and so on. There's your 1s, your 2s, 3s, and so on. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself with that, get used to it, and use that from now on. So you can familiarize yourself with that. Maybe you could pause this video as you watch it. What you can also do is you could Google multiplication square and then click on images, and maybe you could download yourself a copy of that or print it off. The next stage now is to learn some of the easier timetables. So that'll be the tables like 2, 5, and 10. Let's have a look at this. Now counting in 2s is easy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Counting in 5s is also quite easy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And the other one, we mentioned 10, that's also quite straightforward. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So the next stage would be to learn these easy timetables, and they'll help you as you go along. Okay, now that you've learned your 2, 5, and 10 times table, you'll find when you learn the other tables, you already know the answer to some of the questions. Let's have a look at this. Here we've got 5 times 4, which is 20. That's the same as saying 5 4 times. 5 once, 5 twice, 5 3 times, 5 4 times. 5, 10, 15, 20. But if you have a look, it's also the same as saying 4 5 times. There's 1 4 highlighted in yellow, 2 4s, 3 4s, 4 4s, and 5 4s. And that's also 20. So when you're learning your 4 times table, when you ask yourself, or when you have the question 4 times 5, you'll already know the answer. Let's count that to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which is the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so now that you've learned your 2, 5 and 10 timetable, the next stage is to learn some of the other easier timetables, and that would be the 9s, the 11s and the 12s. Let's have a look at this. So here's the 9 times table, and in a way it's sort of like counting in steps of 10, but of course because it's 9 it'll be 1 less. So the first step will be 1 less than 10, which is 9. If you add another 10 to 9 it'll be 19, but 1 less, which is 18. Add 10 to that, it'll be 28, but 1 less, which is 27. Here you can see the pattern on the chart here. It gets 1 less on this side, but grows in 10s on the other side. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108. 11s is also straightforward. It's like you're counting in steps of 10 and 1. Steps of 11. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132. Again, the 12s is also straightforward because you're counting in a step of 10 and a step of 2 together. Sort of like the 2 times tables. 2, 4, 6. But of course, you're counting in steps of 12, so it'll be 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132, 144. Okay guys, and the last stage would be to learn the other timetables. So then you can learn your 3s, 4s, 6s, 7s, and 8s. Okay folks, so here are the stages again. Number 1, learn to count in steps. Stage 2, familiarize yourself with the multiplication square. Have a look at that, see the patterns and use that. 3, learn the easier tables. That'll be the 2, the 5 and the 10 times tables. Stage 4, learn the other straightforward tables. That's your 9s, your 11s and your 12s. And stage 5, learn the other tables. 3, 4, 6, 7 and 8. Okay folks, I made this video for my kids who are learning the timetables. I hope you find it useful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully together we'll try and use some other easy basic techniques to learn some everyday things.